This is a short video on how to set up differentiated release conditions for assignments in Canvas LMS. In this example, we will use assignment availability dates and module requirements to control when students can access content and what they must complete before moving forward. From your course homepage, click Assignments. In this example, we are going to open our previously created Assignment 1. Click Edit. In the assignment settings, scroll to the Assign area. Here, Canvas allows you to manage who receives the assignment, along with the due date and the available from and until dates. The due date tells students when the assignment is expected to be submitted, while the available from and until dates control when students can access the assignment. These availability dates control the window when students can open and submit the assignment. To create a release condition, enter the available from date as the date and time when students should first gain access to the assignment. Then enter the until date as the deadline for when access closes. This is helpful when you want students to work within a specific time frame. If needed, you can also create separate availability dates for different students or sections by adjusting the assignees in the same area. Canvas supports differentiated assignment access for everyone, individual students, and sections. Once you've entered the dates, click Save if the assignment is ready for students. Keep in mind that availability dates control when students can access the assignment, but they do not by themselves create a sequence of required steps in a module. For that, you will use module requirements. Next, click Modules in Course Navigation. Find the module where the assignment is located. Click the three dots next to the module name and then choose Edit. In the module settings, locate the option for Requirements. The module items must already be added before you can set requirements. Once the items are in the module, you can tell Canvas which students must do what before the next content becomes available. In this example, we are going to have the students complete all requirements by clicking this radio button. Next, click Requirement, where you can require students to view an item, mark as done, submit the assignment, or score at least a certain number of points before they can move on. In this example, we are going to submit the assignment. This is especially useful when you want access to the next assignment or activity to depend on the completion of earlier work or on achieving a minimum score. After choosing the requirements you want, click Update Module to save your changes. If you want an entire module to stay closed until a certain date, you can also add a module lock date. In the module settings, use the lock option to keep students from opening the module until that date arrives. This works well alongside assignment availability dates when you want both the module and the assignment timed carefully. When these settings are used, Canvas gives you a simple way to create differentiated release conditions and guide students through content in the order you want.